Hey y'all, come on in. Wednesday night, it's time to cook dinner. Tonight I'm going to cook something semi-easy. Well, it's easy, but it's not going to take us too short of a time. It's going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to do some barbecue pork chops. So what I'm going to start out with is, if you see this pan here, this baking pan, because they're going to go into the oven as soon as I get through browning them and cooking them a little bit on each side. So hold on just a second. Well, while I'm at it, let me go ahead and tell you the other thing I'm cooking tonight. I'm going to do some pasta salad, and I'm going to be using elbow macaroni. I'm going to have some bell peppers, green onions, and celery to go in it. So I'm going to go ahead and get my 2 cups of elbow macaronis in the pan and get them cooking. 10-12 minutes. I'm going to take them out, drain them, cool them, and then I'll add my other ingredients, and that's what we're going to have. We're just going to have some elbow macaroni and some good old barbecued pork chops, and I'm going to do some garlic bread. So hold on just a minute. Let me get these pork chops going. Okay, here we go. I've got those pork chops in the pan, and they're on it. I'm cooking them, starting them out, cooking them on top of the stove on a baking dish. And all I did was just, of course, put the seasoning on. I've got that complete seasoning on there. Sprinkled on some garlic powder, some black pepper, and some of the Vidya seasoning. So they're just those 3 seasonings. I'm going to brown them for about 6-7 minutes on each side. And the reason I'm starting them out like this is because it's a late evening. I want to get these cooked and in the oven. And when I put them in the oven, there'll be less time and they'll be nice cooked and tender. And plus my noodles over here, they're boiling away pretty good. So this, ooh, that was kind of hot. Anyway, not to worry. But as I'm saying, with the pork chops, I'm just going to let them cook there for about 5 minutes on each side. Then I'm going to flip them over, pour that barbecue sauce over them, and put them in the oven. And they're only going to have to be in the oven about 30 minutes because all total, by the time I finish cooking them, it'll be 40 minutes cooking time, which is plenty enough time to cook pork chops. Now, these are huge pork chops. They're not your nice little neat center cuts. This is a cheaper cut of pork chops, and they're really good. To me, they have more flavor. They're not as dry as your regular center cut pork chops. So, again, I'm going to let these cook for a few more minutes. I'm going to flip them over, and I'll let you see what they look like going into the oven for that 30 minutes of cooking time. And then I'll also come back and let you see me mix this macaroni salad. And like I said, we're going to do some garlic bread tonight. So that's going to basically be it. It's going to be one of those easy meals. It's going to take a little bit of time. I'll say start to finish. This meal is going to take 1 hour. Okay? Okay, here we go, y'all. I got those chops all browned up, and I've got the barbecue sauce on them. I'm going to just take the heat from under them. I'm getting ready to cover them with a piece of aluminum foil, and I'm going to go ahead and put them in the oven for about 30 minutes. So in about 30-35 minutes, we're going to be eating this meal. The barbecue sauce that I used was Sweet Baby Ray's. Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue, and I also used some hickory and brown sugar barbecue sauce on them. So what I'm going to basically do is put them in the oven for 30 minutes, let that sauce cook into them, and then we're going to have this meal on the table in the next 35 minutes. Those noodles got about another 5 minutes, and I'm going to take them off and drain them. I'm going to go ahead and get me a good sized piece of, and by the way, this Daily Chef aluminum foil, 500 feet for 12 bucks. And as much cooking as I do, I don't bother with those small rolls of aluminum foil. So I buy these nice big ones, so it's wide enough, and I can tear off and use as much as I need to use. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap these real nice and tight and get them going into the oven. And in about 35 minutes, we're going to have this meal on the table, on the plate rather, on the table and ready to eat. So I'm going to put them in the oven at, well, it's not quite there yet, but I'm going to put this on a 375 degree oven for 30 minutes, and they're going to be ready. About 20 minutes in, though, I'm going to remove the foil from here because I need that that sauce to go all the way through those, and then I'm going to sort of glaze it a little bit for about 5 or 6 minutes. So for about maybe 20, 25 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and let them cook. So we'll be back as soon as it's ready. Okay, y'all, got that macaroni done, ready to mix this macaroni salad. Okay, in there I've got 3 cups of macaroni. You know, it's 3 cups raw. When I boiled it up, of course, it's about 6 or 8. I went ahead and added another cup because I realized Kareem's got company upstairs, so we needed some more macaroni salad. So anyway, that's 3 cups of raw macaroni cooked up for about 12, 13 minutes. In that, I've got, I forgot to tell you all earlier, I do put tuna in my macaroni salad. It could be chunk-like, soaked in water or whatever, just some tuna if you like tuna. I love tuna in my macaroni salad. So I had a can. Now this only had like the 4 or 6 ounce can. You really need about a 10 or 12, about a 12 ounce can to that. But I didn't have the 12 ounce, so I'm making do tonight. Okay, so I've got 3 cups of uncooked macaroni. I've got, we're going to say a 12 ounce can of tuna because that's what makes it taste good if you really want to taste the tuna. But what I've got in there now is just going to enhance it a little bit. So I've also got a tablespoon of pickled relish. Isn't this just the biggest jar of pickled relish you ever seen in your life? Okay, my husband taught me how to buy them big jars. He said if you're going to pay $1.50 for a 10 ounce jar, why not add another $1.50 with it at Sam's Club and get you about 100 more ounces? So I'll have that pickled relish forever. Okay, 1 cup right now. I'm starting out with 1 cup of Hellmann's real mayonnaise, and I'm going to put in 1/4 of a cup of this zesty Italian dressing. It's about 1/4 of a cup. Okay, and I've also got in there, I didn't tell you, I ground up some bell pepper, some green onions, and some celery to go in there also. A little black pepper. I didn't put any extra salt because when I cook my noodles, I always salt the water a little bit. So I'm not adding in any extra salt. So what I'm going to do is mix this up. And you're probably wondering, why is she mixing it in the colander? Well, what I did, I set the colander on top of the pot that I boiled it in because for me, sometimes I don't know if it's I get carried away or if this is just what it does. I think this is just what it does. It will tend to get a little mushy, not mushy, but a lot of liquid in it. So what I try to do here is mix it in the colander, and if there's excess juice, it'll just drain down to the pan because I don't like mine real watery. So this is one of the things that I do to keep it from getting watery. So I'm going to go ahead now, and again, I'm not going to require y'all to sit here and look at this whole mixing process. But anyway, I'm just going to mix it because, yeah, those noodles sometimes, and I did not have time to. The other thing, too, what makes them watery sometimes, if you have time to do this, go ahead and once you drain your noodles, I even tried drying them off with a paper towel to make sure that extra. Okay, here we go. My camera's got a mind of its own again. I'm still mixing. If you don't have, what I was getting ready to say, if you don't have time to put them in the refrigerator to let some of that water soak in and stop, just go ahead and put it over there and mix it. So I'm going to keep mixing, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like when it gets done. There it is, y'all. Those $1 million pork chops, that creamy pasta salad, and some good old, as we call it, light bread. We're not doing garlic bread. We're going to do light bread, some ice cold lemonade. We're getting ready to sit down, relax, and enjoy it, y'all. Toodaloo till the next time I cook again. Thank y'all for joining in. Good night. God bless. And oh yeah, remember to pray for our sisters and brothers as we've been doing. Just keep it going, y'all. Just keep that prayer chain going. So again, toodaloo until I cook again. We'll see you.